All right.
You gone to the fair yet? You gone to the
Nah.
fair yet over here?
Uh-uh. Nah, I'm waiting for my daughter to go so I can just give her some money so we can get some food.
Man,
I'm
don't
not.
be there, but 20, give like a bill, give her $100 to get to that fair, bro.
Oh
To
yeah,
eat,
I know.
just to eat.
Oh, I know.
If you want to get up on the rides and all that, shit. I went already. They got a little bus over here across the street from my house, bro, that picks you up. Right across the street, a little bus, that Fresno Hot, whatever.
Yeah.
It picks you up right across the next house across the street from me. Right across the street. It picks you up. Me and Anna took that like last week. Went to the
Oh,
fair,
did you
checked
guys?
out the exhibit. But today's 55 and over, bro. You get there, get cheap. $3. What's up?
I'm
I'm
not that
there.
old, bro. I'm not that old.
Nah, fuck it there. You know what's up?
I'm not that
55 and
old.
over, you get it at the Fresno Fair for fucking $3. I'm in.
He's stupid.
I'm gonna go check out the R&B show they got there and the mariachis. They got mariachis in there and shit. Last
Oh, they
day of
got it
fair.
today?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. What up, everybody? Welcome to this live. I'm your host, Lo. We got Coach Gravy in the building.
What's up?
Yep. Today's the day.
What's up?
Are we even going live after the game if we win?
I told you I'm going to the fair. I might not be there, bro. But
All right.
you and Gabe could talk about it if you like. I don't know. Usually when they lose, we get pissed. That's gonna be a bad loss if we lose, bro. It'll be a
Oh,
bad
yeah.
loss.
Yeah, if anything's compared to my Madden game this morning that I have, yeah, we're gonna suck. Gino's he averaged 3 fucking interceptions right before he even started.
My G, my bad. I ain't got that chat yet, but what's up, the homegirl?
My opinion, what's up? What's up? Guerrero, what's up, dog? I was waiting for you this morning, Guerrero. Mara, what's up? Look who's on screen. Look who decided to show up.
I know. We were just talking about her, huh?
Yep.
No, we weren't. We weren't talking about her.
Gravy was.
We were talking about boneless wings. I get Jack Kenna up early in the morning.
Oh, Kenna's up early, man.
Oh, man. He's an old man, us 50s and over, bro. We get
up
start washing our car at fucking 4:30 in the morning. What's up?
Shit, Kenna, what's good, bro? Salute, man. Yeah.
What you think,
I don't know, man. I'm trying just to enjoy the morning. It was nice and cool over here.
Banks? Marcus Banks. What's up?
Oh, what's up, Banks? Yeah, it was nice and cool over here. I got up, did a little bit of grocery shopping right quick. And yeah, so now I'm just chilling. After we get off this game, I'm probably just gonna make a little tri-tip or some shit.
Oh, you barbecuing today? What time? I'm gonna get done over there. The bus could drop me off over there too, bro. That little heavy bus.
Matter of fact, since you're going there, bro, I'm not gonna cook. I'm gonna send you some money right now. You can buy me some corn dogs. Just meet me outside by the gate.
Corn dog by like fucking $15 over there. You can send me $30, I'll get you 2.
Bro, I'm gonna send you like a bill. I'm gonna want some corn dogs. I'm gonna want some fucking deep fried Oreos and some soft tacos.
Anything else?
Anything
else? Want kebab?
Ooh, I haven't had kebab.
Well, the kebabs are $25 for that. $25 for a little kebab.
God damn.
The fries, little bucket of fries is $12.
I don't need a bucket of fries, bro. Like maybe a couple fries, but not a bucket.
Yeah, the bucket of fries is about that big and a little bitty thing like that. Cinnamon, dude. I paid $50 for. I paid $50 for 5 cinnamon rolls, bro.
Yeah, I'm cool.
$55.
I'll just go buy some corn dogs from the fucking whatchamacallit. Put them in the air fryer.
Liquor store right there. Go Malaga Liquor right there. They got good ass corn dogs.
You and your fucking liquor store. Shit. What's up? I just want two teams to lose right now. Kansas City and Kansas City and fucking Chargers.
What?
Wants heck of glizzies. Relax, killer. Ah, shit. Says 2 weeks ago, I was 5 games off at 25 team parlay. Damn. ASAP, Supas, Syrian 3, Vegeta. You get a corn dog out of my face.
That's Piano Man. That's the
Oh, is it like what the fuck? Making beef stew today. Oh, there you go.
He gotta change his name. He gotta change his name to get on shows though. You know what I mean? But he could with us. He ain't never. Yeah. He got. I guess on certain other shows, but he don't disrespect us or me. So he's cool. He can say what he wants.
Yeah.
He knows. You know the rules. There ain't much rules on Rare Nation Live, but it just,
not really.
No disrespect. Period. He knows what's up.
Yeah.
So what's up, man? What you got? What you got on the game? Man?
To be honest with you, I just want to see a good game, bro. I don't want to see Gino fuck up. I want to see. I don't even know is Bowers isn't playing, huh? Let me double check that shit.
He's out because I got him in fantasy. He's out.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna pull up the what you call it real quick.
It's he's out. Everybody else seemed to be good. I think we're gonna feel the. We can't think lightly about, the Titans, bro. Young team, they got the same problems we do, and I checked them out. I've been watching football. I've been getting my mindset to be watching certain things, and it's happening now. So I'm looking at what they got and stuff. And Pollard's a little problem.
Yeah.
He's a vet. He knows what to do. I've been hearing a lot of shows that they got the kid is a big quarterback, a big dude. He's a big boy.
Quarterback?
He's young. They got Cam. Cam Ward's a quarterback.
Yeah. I didn't realize he's fucking like a big ass dude.
He's a big boy. Big boy. He's learning as he goes. He's getting the rough stuff. I'm hearing people that he could get around, but he ain't moving. I don't even think he has 100 yards for the season running. You know what I mean? But he can get out of there. He's a big boy. He ain't gonna. We got to get to the dude and rattle a rookie quarterback. But when have we done that, bro? when
haven't.
Usually times like this, we have a problem with these young guys, and they have their best fucking game against us. And I don't want that to happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to. Please, by the grace of fucking somebody up there, let's not let that happen and make this game be the game for this young guy to do it. And to be honest with you, Lo, this defense always lets me down when that happens. I can honestly say that. When have we not done that? When have we not let a rookie backup not have their best game against us? When have we embarrassed a rookie backup quarterback when we played them in the last, let's just say it, a PG defense since Patrick Graham has been here? Have we ever done that?
Yeah, numerous times. Well, as far as the rookies concerned, no, I don't know any of rookies, but any other backup quarterbacks, they fucking tore us up.
Oh no, so you're with me. I said,
oh yeah, no, I'm with you. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Tell me when our defense has stopped a guy from having their best game against us, a rookie or a backup or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when have we stopped him? He's always had his best game against us.
Yeah, and also he's coming off of one of his better games that he's had all season. And Calvin Ridley actually had a good game too. But yeah,
don't let Calvin Ridley start being Calvin Ridley. You know what I mean? He hasn't been. It just scares me, bro. When Pollard and Calvin Ridley is fucking irks you and say, you know what? Fuck, it's trippy. It's like, you shouldn't worry about dudes like you should say, all right, they're gonna get their plays and shit, but not. Man, this dude could tear us up because look what we got back there covering. We're gonna have a rookie out there covering Calvin Ridley. Darren Porter starting because JJ Stokes is hurt.
Yeah, Stokes is hurt, ankle. Oh, he had full practice, so yeah, light practice. So if he's starting, then okay. But yeah, they have a couple of people out. They have a offensive lineman, Hintz, Marcus Harris, cornerback out. We got a linebacker, Arden Key. Oh shit, we're gonna win it now. Arden Key's out. Then Bryce Oliver is the receiver, and their kicker is out.
They gotta lose some pressures because he almost gets home. He just like Max Crosby. All these pressures he gets almost.
Yeah. Also, I was gonna say Latham, their offensive tackle, is questionable, and the receiver Van Jefferson is questionable too. So, yeah.
No big time guys, but
no.
God damn, Pickens is getting busy.
Jets are 0-6. Fuck, bro, that's crazy.
We don't look just as good as them, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Be honest with you. Be honest out there. It'll be a good game. Us and the Jets.
Yeah. It'll be the battle of the zeros. Interceptions.
Nah, we got wins. Yeah.
Because I was watching the last part of the game, man, and they couldn't protect Justin Fields for shit. At all, bro. Like there's nothing.
Who does that remind you of, bro? Who does the same shit? It looked like watching my team, bro. Third down and boom, a sack. Fourth down, sack. It's just like watching the same as us, and you gotta accept it. But we got a chance to win this game, and I don't care what fashion it is in. I don't care if it's ugly. I don't give a fuck. As long as we win, bro. We got to put that type atmosphere back in our shit, back in our mojo, bro. We got to start having this winning. It's just losing, and even we're acting like that. It's like we said yesterday, bro. It's hard to talk about this team. Besides lying to you and saying, "Oh, well, we got this. We're straight. We can handle." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we're bullshitting you. And I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna come out with it real. I'm gonna come out real and say, you know what, we're fucking up. This is a game right here where all this shit I talked on Max Crosby yesterday. Where you gotta say, I gotta dominate this game. If you're the leader of that locker room, if you're the one calling all these players, if you're the leader of this team, like you say you are on your shows, and you wanna be the face of the Raiders, then you gotta calling a player only meeting as normal for fucking Raider Nation. It's normal. How many happens every year when we're fucking up, because we've been fucking up the last 25, and there's been a grip of player meetings.
Mm-hmm.
So that we've had player meetings and we lost fucking 10 straight. You know what I mean? So it's nothing new to us. But if you do something, dominate this game, then I'll say different things about you. You know what I mean? Because I don't give a fuck if you get traded right now. Right? We might win some games, because last year we won games when you were hurt and wasn't there.
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember that? We won 2 games in a row because I don't give a fuck. It was against Jacksonville and another team. When you were hurt and you were out the game, and we won 2 games. So you're not doing shit and we're losing. So it's nothing new to me.
Yeah, Kenna, Jets lost, bro. Jets lost. I gotta accept it. We couldn't even talk, nor even say happy birthday to Raider Blue last night. While Sacktown.
Talk about another show, bro. He's doing all this bullshit. I told you, ASAP, don't be leaving no fucker. We're not gonna read your little paragraphs, homeboy.
Yeah. This game should be 35-10 Raiders. So Raiders have 10, in my opinion.
I'm not reading paragraphs, homeboy. You go do it, but we ain't gonna show it. Talk about football, bro.
Yes,
This
sir.
ain't no life story. But that's the shit I think we gotta worry about, bro. We gotta worry about, can't let Pollard go off. Damn sure can't Ward do his
Chill,
thing
what's
against
up?
us. And I
Penny,
hope
I'm just fucking around. I know. I'm talking shit. No, because my opinion says this game should be 35-10 Raiders, easy. And I was like, I said, who has 10 Raiders? Just joking.
but my score is, I ain't gonna give no score, bro. People know what I'm gonna say. I'm not confident on what we're doing defensively, even though we think that that's the bright spot of this. Then we're not playing good defense. We got 40 scored up. We got 40 points scored on us last week, bro. And I hope things changed. It's hard to, I would say, fuck this, just do it now and have a team meeting, and now we're gonna be rah-rah and come back. That's easy to say, but I just
not here for all this therapy, bro. Man, get on the field and win some fucking games, bro. Put that shit together, bro. Like,
exactly.
you know what I mean? I'm tired of it sucks because if we were like fucking 500, bro, we'd be excited. Yeah, we'll critique them, whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? They could have did this, they could have did that, but bro, like, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily. I don't want to say it's pathetic.
You know what, bro? In a nutshell, bro, it's just hard to analyze this team because it's something new every week that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's hard to.
Realize.
It's hard to realize it that okay, well now we're getting punts blocked and then they're running kickoffs back and then this and that and our punter gets hurt and then we don't know the repercussions of that. You know what I mean? And why? Michael Mayer was on that side where the punt got blocked. You know what I mean? And he was. Why is Michael Mayer playing? Why is this an issue where starters need to play? You got dudes quitting on you because starters are playing special teams. That's mandatory for Pete Carroll. That's old school. But now the new day, they don't want to do that shit. They get paid a lot of money. They don't want to get hurt on special team play.
Mm-hmm.
But if you got a non-contact injury, it's just the same as playing special teams. So suck it up for a team. We don't got dudes like that, bro. Obviously, Jermaine Pratt had a problem with that. Right? That's why he left, bro. He don't want to play special teams. And now, when you do shit like that, and I understand why Pete Carroll is doing it because he's a coach, bro. You're going to have your best players do all of football, all of it. And special teams is a part of football. It's very important. So why not play your best players? The players think that that's not their job, right? So Michael Mayer got a serious concussion from being on special teams. So, as a player, you could say, well, fuck, I don't even belong there. Joe, why ain't
Thomas.
One of the other Ian Thomas over there? He is now. And then Ian Thomas was there. Ian Thomas was on his side. And what happened? AJ Cole got hurt, right? So obviously Michael Mayer was good at what he was doing, but he don't need to be fucking hitting motherfucker. Michael Mayer was the first motherfucker to hit that dude and got concussed. Mm-hmm. He shouldn't be the fucking gunner on kick. Put him on field goal block. That's what he don't need to be on punt return, coverage or when you need to run and hit somebody. He don't need to do that. Right. Get out. That's the re-innovation of football now that Pete Carroll needs. All my guys, Wagner, he plays special teams for me. Well, that's Wagner, bro. He's a linebacker. Jermaine Pratt has a problem with that. Jermaine probably is an idiot. He's always been that way. I told you he had problems in Cincinnati. If you look at the background of Jermaine Pratt, he's been like that. Mm. So it's no. But he was the best linebacker we have on our team. So he was, yeah. He get picked up. He'll play some, but he might have an attitude. And some coaches are still like that. I want my starters playing. You got to really deep look and say, and look, what starters? Max Crosby's in block field goal. I'll put Max Crosby out there right in the middle with his fucking 7 to 8 foot 9-foot wingspan, bro. He's out there. Put that motherfucker there. But he don't need to be a fucking gunner and fucking kick return. You know what I mean? A kickoff team.
Yeah.
You know, but put him in a situation like that.
Oh shit! Got
That's
the
my
homie
opponent.
Gabriel.
That's my opponent right there. I didn't even know I was playing him. I didn't even know I was playing
Oh,
you.
let's crack it.
I'm gonna whoop you. I'm gonna whoop you in fantasy. Get ready.
Oh man, I already scored 3 touchdowns or 4 touchdowns on you with Bull Scatterbo. You're gone.
Scatterbo, bro. Fuck Scatterbo. He ain't doing
Scatterbo's
shit.
gonna tear you up. Scatterbo's gonna tear you up himself.
Where you at? Where you at?
Damn, bro, you sound like you're hungover.
You're losing right now.
For me?
Shit.
Yeah,
It's all right. It's all right.
it's all right. It's all right.
It's early.
We get hungover at a little kid party, bro. What's up?
Nah, I didn't even drink last night. I didn't even drink last night. I'm
How
just
was
chilling
it?
out, waiting for these fucking games.
How was
I'm
birthday
gonna
party?
get my first. I'm gonna get my first win on you. Look, yeah. I'm gonna get my first win on you.
Let's go.
Nah,
Touchdown.
I don't have nobody going right now.
You do. You got Prescott going, Thomas going, Kyron Williams going. You got nothing. 0-0-0. Oh, Lava's getting busy on you already.
Wait, what up, Low Gravy? How many picks would Gino throw before we just tried? Okay, Psycho has an actual question. He's saying, "What's up, Low Gravy?" And obviously Gabe, but you weren't here. He says,
Let's
"Fuck
crack
you.
it.
How many picks will Gino throw before we just try to back up?" I know you don't want to hear it, Gravy. Oh shit! What up, Gabe?
With
Gino.
with Pete Carroll as a coach, and the relationship he has with Gino, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be a long time until we see a backup, especially with the what we have as backup. It's like as bad as Gino is, it's that bad at backup too. It's that much worse at backup. So it's just, man, it's just nothing. It ain't like we're gonna go to something better than Gino. You know what I mean? It's just that's just what it is. Like, as much as I don't like Gino's play right now, and trust me, I fucking hate it. I don't think any of our backups could do any better.
Yeah.
He wasn't a Gino guy from the get-go.
Yep.
Good night.
He
What's
didn't
up?
like Gino from the get-go.
It's a gay relationship. Biggs, what's
But
up,
you know
bro?
what? I think he's gonna hear the boos, bro. If he starts doing this shit again, he's gonna hear the boos, and you know what? If he's doing this shit again, we can say that he needs to get sit down. But I think it just takes one pick. If it's early, if he's doing this shit again, I would give Pete Carroll a lot of credit if he does shit like that. Because if he don't,
I would too, man.
If he don't do it, then it'll get worse for him. It'll get worse for Pete Carroll than if everybody. It's gonna the wave, and I know he doesn't give a fuck, but I know Mark Davis will and Spytek will. They'll hear that. They'll hear what that stadium sounds like.
Because at this point, you know the players, the offense especially. Dog, every time he throws a pick, especially every time he throws another pick and another pick and another pick, you know it's just growing on the offensive players, bro. Like it's just like it's already getting like on their nerves to where it's like you can tell it's like, damn, again, dude, like again. It's like it has to be like that, bro. Like that's just human nature, where like you're gonna get frustrated to whoever's throwing the ball. And I think, like Gravy just said right now, I would give Pete Carroll a lot of credit just for the simple fact that it's like you have to be able to do that just to have a little bit of maybe create a spark in the team. You know what I mean? Maybe like just have some different type of energy back there, because maybe skill wise he ain't the Kenny Pickett or wherever it is ain't as good as Gino, but you need some sort of spark, man, to get this team going.
Yeah. Shit, even when I was playing fucking Madden, he was there. He was getting booed in the stadium on the fucking game, bro. Like that's crazy.
Fucking crazy, man. bad.
Yeah, that shit's hella funny.
Miami's fucking terrible, dude. Miami
scored a touchdown.
But do you see this dude?
I'm right here with all the. I'm right here at the fucking. It's like the. I'm at the swap meet right here where they have like the car show too, where like it's a car show for like. I mean, it's basically a swap meet for nothing but old cars and shit like that. So we're like, I'm right here right now just chilling. Bunch of fucking classic cars fucking going around now. It's pretty tight. Pretty tight.
Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna go to the fair after the game. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we have to see what's up.
Are you going after the game?
I'm gonna watch the game. Then I'm gonna go to the fair.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna go right now when we got out.
Nah. Well, I mean, it's the game. I ain't that crazy. I ain't that. That's even worse.
You ain't that.
But I'll start. If this dude starts throwing picks, like I said, he starts throwing picks and all that, man, and then Gino and then Pete Carroll doesn't do anything about that, he's gonna lose the nation, bro. He's gonna lose the nation, and we knows what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen. Everything might be all right, but we'll know how much control he has if he keeps doing this, and then Gino stays in there.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll find out.
I mean, because man, it's just bad football, man. It's just like, what the fuck, dude? Every fucking game is like, it's bad football, man, and it's just that just sets you behind every turnover like that sets you behind a step or two, and especially when your defense ain't creating any turnovers themselves. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just, you can't do that, bro. You can't. That's when you got to take care of the ball. Like, you have to take care of the ball great at all times, but it's just like, you can't afford with the team, with the defense like that we have, that's not being opportunistic or not taking the ball away. You know what I mean? You cannot afford at all to give up the ball, to where that's why, like, it's so much emphasized. Like, obviously Gino is playing like shit, but those 9 interceptions were like, if we were finding ways to win games and shit like that still, like, we would be tolerant of Gino's 9 picks, because we would still be like, that we're still winning games. But the mere fact that his picks are the reason why, like, we're like basically losing games, that's the reason why it's like there needs to be a change if it continues.
Yeah, shout out J Dog. J Dog says right here, you'll see smarten up and fired. Smarten up, fire Pete signs in the stands if we keep Geno Smith after throwing. He's saying that we're gonna see signs saying fire fucking like how we did McDaniels.
Oh man,
I don't think it's gonna go that far. I hear what you're saying.
It's not him, bro. Not him. It's not Pete Carroll. Obviously, it was McDaniels and AP was the problem, but it's not Pete Carroll doing this. It's not. It's Geno. It's all Geno, and Geno needs the. I would have sat his ass down last week, bro. I would have did that last week, but it was so bad that it didn't matter. But when you're in a situation like this where he does it one time, you got to sit okay. All right, that's enough. It's enough already. 10 picks and 6 games is enough. It's enough. So now I don't know if he talked to him, but we're gonna see. You know, we're gonna find out. But I hope Geno doesn't do that, man. I don't want Geno to be. I want him to be the way he should be, making plays, getting good. You know, doing good shit. But it's impossible when you're doing stuff like that.
I got a question for you guys. So momentum in games is big, right? So beating one of the worst teams, and say we win, right? And we beat one of the worst teams in the NFL. And, you know, Max gets a couple sacks, whatever, you know, even Tyree. I'll throw Tyree out there. We have a great game this week. Moving forward against Kansas City, or who do we got next? Kansas City, right?
Kansas City.
Yeah. And say we beat them. Geno's, you know, fucking 100%, you know, QBR, Jeanty's getting the ball more, doing his thing. You know, we start getting this little fucking roll on. Does that momentum, like, you know, do you think it's gonna like shift everything, or do you think we're still gonna end up having the same problems like later on?
If you win, it should.
I mean, yeah, you win it creates fucking confidence. It creates all of that shit, man. To where like when you keep compounding like all of these mistakes over and over, and it's you know leading to losses, like it's just that's bad for psyche. It's bad for like the locker room. It's just bad for if you can win a game, that's the most important thing in the NFL. Like any given Sunday, like last week, shit, Tennessee wasn't expected to beat. What did they beat? Tennessee got their first win against the what?
The Cardinals. But so this is how they won.
And
this is how they won. They won by luck. What's it? They're fucking. I mean, it was a 70-yard run. It was a 70-yard run, right? And when he got to the end zone, he threw the ball up in the air and it went out of bounds. He wasn't even past the goal line. Then they turned around, got an interception.
That's not lucky. That's fucking stupid. Or that what's it called?
I'm saying Tennessee got lucky on that shit. Then what happened?
Listen, a stupid play by the fucking Cardinals.
Okay, well, regardless, whatever. Okay, so this is how it happened. So after that, then Cam Moore came out, had the ball, got an interception. The guy who got the interception fumbled the ball. The ball went into the end zone, and they recovered it and won. I mean, and put him up. Yeah, you know what I mean? It was like two stupid-ass plays by the Cardinals. But I'm just saying, though, bro, like, it just, yeah, so it's not like they won it outright. You know, it was just bad plays, like shooting yourself in the foot type shit.
If that happened to us, would you say it was luck?
Fuck no, it'd be just Raiders.
See? No, but if we won a game like that, would you say it was luck? No, you wouldn't.
No.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I just think that type of shit happens every week in the fucking NFL. Like not the fumbling at the 1 yard like that. Yeah, that shit was some bonehead bullshit type shit. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about like just like little plays like that where like, you know, tip balls and shit like that. But like the Tennessee still had to make plays, you know what I mean, regardless to put them in position, like even for that tip ball at the end, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about the run. That one was for sure just that's just something that like that dude. People were even saying that tree should have been cut on Monday, but I'm just that was one play for sure. But the rest of the game, you know, Tennessee, especially getting their first win, they're gonna come in with more confidence. You know what I mean? They're gonna come in with more confidence this week. You know what I mean? Coming up with their first win and stuff like that. So especially playing a team that's struggling like us, I mean, at this point, any win, to be honest, is good for us right now. Any win, like regardless if like you said, if we look great today, shit, hell yeah, I'm gonna be confident. Obviously, still skeptical because we still have a lot of room to improve regardless, because we still got to see what we do against actual good teams. But any win, dog, in the NFL is good.
Dom Maniac said luck had nothing to do with it. I personally placed a curse on DeMercado. Raiders losing today. You might be a Titans fan. So
Dom Maniac is Dominic, bro.
Dom, it's not an A. It's not an O. It's an A. Domaniac. That's what
that's how you spell Dominic, bro.
Dominic is with an O. DOMO.
What does that say?
Okay, Dominic. Then I don't know how to read.
Domaniac.
Domaniac. That's what it. Domaniac.
That's that Washington Union. That's that Washington Union education.
Dominic.
Hey, I graduated from Central.
No, I don't sound like it. It don't sound like it, bro.
Central Adult School.
Nah, but I don't know, man. We just gotta go out there and find a way to win. It's at home. It's at home. We just fucking gotta win. Period. That's it, dog. Like, I don't care if we win by 1 point. Shit, we gotta fucking win.
We need a win, bro. We need a win, no matter what. I don't know. We've been talking people been talking about it, but we need to win this football game. And if we don't, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get worse. And we need to win this game. It's a winnable game. We need to win it.
Shit.
And all the games we
Fucking,
lost,
who
we're
knows
gonna
if we
make
win this game? If we win this game, shit, it don't look like the Chiefs don't have a good matchup tonight, dog, against Detroit. So shit, we might be fucking going into next week. I mean, if we can find a way to win, because no, especially with the way we're playing, shit, I'm not gonna say it's guaranteed winning with anybody, but.
Right.
We find a way to win tonight. We could be going into fucking Kansas City, playing Kansas City next week for that. Not to be in last place.
Get fired
As
up.
long as-
We get fired
so
up
right
after
now-
this game.
Yep. Oh yeah, for real.
The Titans
They lose,
hey,
we'll be
we
tight.
should have a good running game today. We should run the ball a lot. We shouldn't even give Gino a lot of time. I mean, a lot of fucking opportunity to throw the ball, to make mistakes. The Titans are the 30th ranked rush defense in the league. We should be able to rush the ball against this team.
That's what they said about the Bears too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we did rush against the Bears, right? We did have fucking almost. We did have 200 yards rushing.
200 yards
what I'm
rushing.
saying is-
We lost again. We lost again.
But-
There was a
That's what
lot.
I'm
That was a
saying.
lot of mistakes
Yeah.
on our end.
By Gino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 interceptions. That's what I'm saying. There shouldn't be a lot of opportunities for Gino to make mistakes. Like they should, like in that game against the Bears, I think we all agreed they should have stuck to the run more.
Yeah.
So where they shouldn't have been in Gino's hands as much. So we're like this time, if they learn from their mistakes in that game, where the Titans are also another team vulnerable to the rush, they should utilize the run more.
I think what it was, he threw the ball 20 times Gino did, and he got 3 picks on that game or something like that. Fuck, that's
Do
bad.
those count as completions?
Who?
Just talking shit. If we lose, are we doing mock drafts next week? Yep.
Nah, I ain't getting all in that
We're gonna go to all the college teams.
Hold that in.
Hold it in?
We're gonna draft fucked up anyway. Look,
Oh, my bro right here. You gotta
it doesn't look like we're gonna get a bunch of dudes. We're gonna get a bunch of dudes to develop. We're getting a bunch of dudes to develop and not start them. Our number 1 pick ain't gonna. Our number 2 pick ain't gonna start. Our number 4 pick is gonna start. Our 6th round wide receiver we pick is gonna start right off the bat. That's bullshit, bro. I'm done with that. I'm done with this Thornton.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm done with this Thornton starting shit. Take him out. He ain't doing shit. Put Best in there, our number 2 guy. Let's see him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was thinking that shit too. No, don't worry. I'm dyslexic as fuck. Don't ever ask me.
I want to see Michael Mayer get some. I want to see Michael Mayer get some work today, man.
What's good, Pooty?
I mean, he has to be that. I know he ain't Bowers. Trust me, he ain't Bowers. But in college, when they were both in college, dude is a weapon, and he needs to be used as one.
Agreed.
Oh,
I don't think you need to be in damn punt coverage though. I'll tell you that.
Very
Damn,
true.
Yeah, I better not see his ass trot out there in fucking punt coverage or kickoff team.
For sure.
Because obviously that aspect of Pete Carroll's coaching is everybody has to play special teams. So that's a problem because Pratt left because of it. You get dudes hurt. Suck it up and ease your shit with that because that's causing problems in locker room. Dudes don't like that nowadays. It ain't that type football no more. So you gotta. I don't know. I've been here a lot that. I'm here a lot that the time has passed them by. You know, for a little minute, for a quick minute, I started thinking, you know what, that shit's old school, bro. Maybe that shit don't work with these young guys no more. You know what I mean? You're gonna do it.
Bro, and then, you know what's fucked up too though? Like we usually really good on special teams, and we've been shit on special teams this year.
And we got starters in there, Gabe. The starters are in there, bro.
That's what's fucking crazy about it.
We're worse. So how is that philosophy working?
I have no idea. Like we're usually very, very good. That's like usually we're one of the better teams in special teams around the league. That's one thing we can hang our hat on. And with the offense playing, with the quarterback play that we have, with the secondary troubles that we're having, And then in the end, you compound that with bad fucking special teams play, and not just special teams way, like where it's just our field goal kicking or it's just our punt kicking, like our the field the possession. You know what I mean? Where like it's both. It's basically everything. Coverage. Kickoff. It's kickoff. Kickoff return. Everything, bro. It's just not good. Special teams has been overall just bad.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree, bro.
And
We'll see
what
put
it
together.
No, but the bad thing is it's like I understand like what Dravy said right now. Like it's I don't know what the fuck it is with I can't explain that part. Like I know like there's like a reason why maybe the personnel changed. That's the reason why kickoff return, like the coverage and all that shit's pretty bad, right? Because it's a bunch of new players playing, special teams that probably haven't played special teams before. But what got me like kind of like even like what the fuck is going on is that even AJ Cole and Carlson are fucking up, which those two guys are usually automatic because AJ Cole, he punts the ball great. You know what I mean? He's been a great punter, and it's like he ain't giving us good field position anymore. Like we have, how many times have we gotten it, pinned the team back within the 20? Not much this year. You know what I mean? Like how many missed field goals does Carlson have this year? Like, and even like the block is like it's just. I don't know, man. Even the two guys on special teams that we can usually hang on are fucking up. It's just not good.
Fucking Puka's hurt. Another motherfucker gone.
Is that your player too?
Puka's hurt. But put it like this, dude. If you got guys, and this is why I think it's not a zero. It's a fact that Pete Carroll expects that from his starters, but when you're putting guys out there that really don't want to play that, you know what I mean? And then that's why it suffers low. Yeah. It suffers low. When you got guys that ain't into it, like people, you get paid a lot of money for being a good special teams player, bro. You get a couple $100,000, you can make $1 million being a good special teams player, bro. You can make a living in the NFL and be there a long time being a good special team. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna see if I can show this shit.
You gotta. If you got putting in starters in it that don't want to do it, you're not gonna put it at your best like you would. And players are like that nowadays. They're like that. I don't want to do this shit, but I have to. It's like little kid shit. Little kid don't want to do nothing. They just go, eh.
Yo, so apparently Geno Smith got hit by a car, guys. Look.
Damn. That's fucked up. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know that's just lying, but. Hey, Gino I don't know, man. He just needs to not turn the fucking ball over. Oh, God damn, man. I hope they use a little bit more of Mostert today, too, man. Like, you just got to be able to utilize that run a lot, man. You know what I mean? Like, start using Mostert out of the backfield more, even. You know what I mean? I know Jeanty, it's been working himself back into the offense a lot better now. I think he's getting more comfortable in it because you see not those runs that you've seen in the first 2 weeks, kind of to where like he was. It just like he was looks like he was just. I don't know if it was just waiting too much, being too patient with the type of offensive line we have. It's like it's cool to be patient at times, but I think that when you have an offensive line like us, especially when they're getting pressure up the middle at all times, he needs to just hit the hole like quick. You know what I mean? Like, and I think he's been doing a lot more of that recently. Like knowing that he can't wait behind the offensive line because there's just too many times where the guys are running free, right? Guys are running free into the backfield to where like if he gets if he's able to get a running head start and kind of beat that first line of defense, then he's starting to run the ball a lot more effective. So we're like, hopefully that's what they utilize more of today because we cannot let fucking Geno Smith keep making mistakes like that, bro. And it's just, I thought it would be they would be able to at least do something to like kind of make that shit better. But it's just every week, it's Gino just looks like he's first year Gino again.
Yeah.
Is
He
there,
does
is
this shit
there
again, bro. You need to sit down, bro. You need to sit down if he starts doing this shit again. One time.
For
That's
real,
all I get.
man.
so is there
One time.
any?
That's it.
Do you think there's any upside to Gino at all?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't play like
Yeah.
this. He doesn't play
You're
like
asking
this.
me,
Bro. He don't play like this.
Like, if I hadn't seen him play better before, then I would say no. But I've seen him play better before, and especially in the last 2-3 years. So we're like, it's like, come on, you have it there, bro. It's in there. What the fuck is going on?
Mhm. But you know what? What I was saying too, you know, Gino's gonna get the blunt of the fucking what the problem is, right? Because he's throwing picks, he's turning over the football, and everybody fucking hates that. But you know, we looked at the offensive line issue. It's not good. We got one of the worst offensive lines in football. We got to realize that our mainstay, and we're not talking about this, is that Colton Miller's not playing, bro. He's out. And so we got to think about that when we say, well, Gino fucking sucks. Because especially today and last week too. Miller didn't play last week. He's going to be gone for a minute. So well, but we just forget about that. Gino is doing the worst of all worst, okay? But I think that Gino doesn't have confidence in his offensive line. But what that does, it makes you throw the ball faster. Don't wait for these motherfuckers to get to you. But he does it. I'm not making excuses for Gino, but I understand what he's going through because he doesn't have a lot of time to do shit, bro. I'm saying let's do a quick game. It's tough for him to do that because in a millisecond, there's dudes in his face. His offensive linemen are in his face. His own offensive linemen are in his face. JPJ and all of them. You know what I mean? JPJ's not the exception. He's getting beat too. That whole as a unit is fucked up. So it's hard for him. We're gonna blame Gino because he's doing the worst thing you could do as a quarterback. But he doesn't have a lot of time. His receivers aren't getting open. They're not open when he wants to throw the football.
Yeah, but a lot of those interceptions
We're fucked up, yes.
are not on plays where the pressure is like in his face, you know what I mean? Or he's stepping up into pressure. A lot of it is like him just staring down receivers. Him just staring down receivers. Or like it's just like, what are you doing, bro? Like, I understand the offensive line is vulnerable, you know, especially like right now without Miller. But like a lot of those interceptions have been on his mistakes where I get it. You have to be like, you know, a quarterback back there getting hit every play. You don't want to get hit every play and get smashed every play. But a lot of those interceptions are like you can point literally like where he's fucking up at. Like he's literally like the DBs are just reading his eyes.
How is JPJ's numbers going? He only played 2 fucking games. Of course his numbers are going to be good. He only played 2 games. As a whole, is that offensive? I don't see these suck-ass JPJ fans already started. JPJ's good, but the rest of the line, he getting sacked fucking 10 times, bro. He threw 9 picks. And that offensive line is booty. JPJ's not the exception. Think of the whole thing as a... I don't give a fuck with JPJ's number. Take credit for the whole offensive line. The whole offensive line is ass, bro. Now quarterback is ass right now. Well, you're gonna say, oh, the offensive line is playing like shit except for JPJ? You can't say that. He only played 2 out of the 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
The people that look at PFF, the PFF obviously doesn't like the Raiders, right? Tell me what's a good number. He's gonna have the best numbers at the offensive line because he played 2 fucking games.
That's true.
Everybody else is not gonna. Everybody else is playing 5 games already. So you stat guys, stay stat. Come with it. 5 games. Tell me what he's doing in 5 games. He'll be averaged out between everybody that's played 10.
Not everybody, for sure. Everybody deserves criticism right now. Everybody. Every single, it's down to every single coach, every single player, especially the way we looked last week. Nobody's off the hook.
Nobody's off the hook. Not with me. I'm not giving JPJ an exception. He got his quarterback sacked a bunch of times. He's involved in all these fucking pressures. As a whole, you look at your offensive line as a unit, and if you individually fucking up, then yes. But I'm not a JPJ lover. I ain't on this jock like that. Say, oh, JPJ's good. What about the rest of them, bro?
They all have to be better. All of them.
Yeah, you got to play as a unit, man, on all three phases of it. Bottom
when
line,
it's 40-3, when you're losing 40-3,
oh, he has good numbers.
Everybody, it's everybody.
Yeah,
offense scored 6 fucking points. They're great numbers, bro. You blocked good. They didn't have to fucking rush the quarterback. They were sacking a guy rushing 3 guys. They were sacking fucking Geno Smith.
Because he had to throw the ball.
Yeah, like there's no way like I can absolve anybody of that loss, bro. Like who can you look at and be like, oh, he did. He ain't a reason for the loss. You're losing 40-3, bro. Like there's no.
I don't have to raise that, bro.
Shout out Myra. Myra said Gravy's got to really reach into his innards and say something positive about Geno. he did, Myra. He did.
Nah, it's the abyss. It's the abyss of mediocrity that now. I don't say that no more. I don't talk about body parts no more. The abyss of mediocrity is what we're used to. And we thinking, JPJ is the fucking best lineman of fucking forever, and he's on the 30 bottom 5 offensive lines in football. No. Good job, way to go. Good job. And it's not the coach's fault. It's not the other team. You got good numbers, though. Way to go. 1-5. Good job. Good job. Way to go. You're proud of that.
Thought I'd tell you about Bonix trash shake my head. One player cannot stop 11. And for the record, Gravy was 1,000% correct about Stokes.
Where's he at, by the way?
Sideline.
Where's he at, by the way? Myra. Hello.
She's giving you props, bro. You know what I'm throwing in her face.
It's like, no, I'm not gonna lie. When Stokes has been out there, he's actually been pretty good. But what was our number one thing about him? He can't stay healthy. Yeah. He's only been healthy 1 year out of his whole career. And again, it's already starting to hit us early in his fucking in the season.
What 2 guys were saying that when we got this dude in free agency?
Exactly.
What 2 guys were saying that when we got this dude in free agency?
Like we literally were saying that, yelling that shit out. And like everybody was saying that we were talking shit about him, but it wasn't that we were talking shit about him. It was that he could not stay healthy. That was the scouting report on him. And again, he's not healthy.
Just about everybody we got in free agency ain't doing what we thought they were. Where's Jeremy Chin at?
Chilling.
Where's Jeremy Chin at?
Can't cover nobody on the outside.
Where's Jeremy Chin at when he was a banger and it's a badass fucking strong safety that's gonna stop the run? It's all I see him doing. It was what he was doing in Washington, not covering the guy in the end zone, getting beat in the end zone, scoring touchdown. No. That's exactly what he did on the tapes I seen him in Washington. That's exactly what he's doing for the Raiders.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about too. That he was a big hitter, and he couldn't cover on the outside. And what happened?
Just look at the tapes.
Check this shit out. Raider Big says right here, we've given up 37 points over turnovers in 5 games. We literally spotted them a TD a game. Crazy.
We've thrown 9 interceptions. and I don't know how many fumbles we got, but I know we're minus 6, 7, and already we lead the league in turnovers, and obviously we do, and interceptions. That's going to be hard to again, and that adds up to losses, bro.
Yep.
Doing that, turnovers and field position and red zone efficiency are the mainstay in NFL, bro. Red zone efficiency is people are playing us saying, all right, they'll get up there, then they'll get to the 20, but we'll give up the 3. We'll give up the 3, but we don't score touchdowns at all. When have we?
Yo,
in the red zone. The worst red zone team in the NFL. And we've always been that, bro. We've always been that. And then what I do is, what I boil it down to is it's personnel, bro. It's personnel. You know? I heard a big right last week.
And it hasn't been as bad as covering the tight end, but we still can't cover the tight end.
We don't have our tight end. We can't do this. We can't cover nobody in the red zone. And we even have an extra defender. We have the end zone as a defender. So we got an extra defender. We're really playing with 12 people, and we can't cover that right. But the thing is that when we're in the red zone, and our mainstay red zone guy is hurt, or he's playing hurt, you know. I've always said Bowers needs to sit, bro. What happened to this? Remember when Pete? Oh, he could have went into the game. He's good. That dude been for 4 weeks already. He's been fucked up. He's not playing for 2 games already. You know what I mean? His name's fucked up, bro. I think this is gonna probably be long term for him, bro.
No, I think they're gonna. I don't think he's coming back until after the bye.
Yeah.
One of my biggest things is that, like, I'm sitting here thinking about the whole situation. We have money, and people are saying that Max Crosby, you know what I mean, is eating up a lot of the contract. But on the defensive side of the ball, everybody has 1-year contracts. Everybody has 1-year contracts, bro. So it's like this defense can't get it together because one, that fucking cheap labor type shit, that's out the fucking window. We're seeing it, and then 2, like now we're gonna have to go make a whole change on the defensive side of the ball to make sure these guys come back. And then some of these guys that are going to come, if they want to come back and still playing, with the Raiders, they're going to take any contract they give them. Then we're going to end up being the same thing, bro. It sucks because we really don't have no future, and even if we're rebuilding whatever or not, it just sucks because the simple fact is we're going to kind of be stuck in this little grind unless these guys start fucking balling out. You know what I mean? Some of these rookie guys coming in, but I don't see it.
But you know how much it'll asset this team right now, Lou. If we paid money, if we gave up like $20 million to a defensive tackle, if we would have got one of these defensive tackles that we would pay money instead of getting fucking 9 linebackers and playing them, half of them are gone already or not playing. You know what I mean? If we would have paid money, dished out for a defensive tackle. We didn't know Christian Wilkins, but another one, you know what I mean? And it would have helped Max out. And I wouldn't be saying this shit about Max that I am now, but or a corner. Look at we had an opportunity to get Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey wanted to come to the fucking Raiders. He said it in many interviews, bro. But now he's balling out in Pittsburgh, right? We lost that, and all he wanted to do was get paid. Why didn't we do that? We're over here with a hurt fucking Stokes, a rookie fucking that they ain't gonna get burnt today probably, and Kybru Kelly. Who the fuck is that? Are we happy with that? All we need to do was dish out money for 2 players, bro. Our defense would have been better, and it would have mattered.
Yeah, I agree with you. So the defensive tackle would actually help apply pressure, and then these guys could actually cover, press up, do a few things and stuff like that.
One guy, bro, one corner that sews up the half of the field. It's so much asset to that fucking defense, bro. It's so much asset. He's gonna get catches and get burnt, but not like we are now.
Yeah.
Not like we would say like we would have kept Spillane. I would rather take Spillane than any of these motherfuckers that we have now. You know, Maury
as a
got
Raider
way
fan-
overpaid. Maury got way overpaid, dude, but he's balling in Carolina. He's balling.
Mhm.
We missed that, bro. We missed that dude.
As Raider fans, you know, actually is doing pretty good as well. Diablo. Diablo's actually playing
Yeah.
pretty good in fucking Atlanta.
I said that yesterday, bro. I'd rather take the Diago back. When I was by myself, take that motherfucker back the way our linebacker play is.
Yeah,
We got
'Cause he
all
got
these
tackles.
fucking
He
motherfuckers.
got tackles.
Bro, we got all these dudes. He could tackle, but it wasn't at the right place. You know, we said that he tackles people, they gain yards, and then he tackles them. We wanted behind the line of scrimmage, but
He's just bad angles as a linebacker. But yeah, and then look at Spillane. If we would have kept Spillane, got a defensive tackle, bro, in the corner.
that's
Wrap.
it, bro.
It's a wrap.
And, you know, it's easy to say, but look what we got, bro. And we were so fucking, me and Gabe were like, nah, bro. Remember, Lo? We were like, nah. We had to convince you, you know.
Good guy.
We were like, nah, man, this shit ain't cool what we're doing right here, bro. This ain't Spillane type dude. This ain't
Nah.
Morik type dude. We're getting beat deep a lot, bro. We never got beat deep when fucking Morik was there, bro. Look at the stats. You stat people, look at that. For 3 years that Morik was there, but we never got beat deep. Never. We got rid of fucking homeboy Jones, dude. Jack, would you love to have Jack Jones right now? With his bullshit.
I would take Jack Jones in a second.
Fuck yeah. He get busy in Miami, bro.
Yeah.
Miami sucks, but dude, he's getting the defense.
No, I got you.
I don't know what we doing.
Darren Waller's getting busy in Miami.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, Darren Waller and Brock Bowers, homeboy. What's up with that? You know, he sucked it up a little bit. You know, he went crazy and got married and fucked him up and all that. But
me personally, if we would have got Brock Bowers, I would have put fucking Darren Waller at receiver. I would have put him at receiver.
They probably would have got rid of Darren Waller. Probably would have got expendable. He probably would have been gone. He probably would have. They probably would have did something with him. They probably wouldn't have got
If they would have had Darren Waller, they wouldn't have drafted Brock Bowers. I think that would have been the case.
Nah, because you guys got to understand, if you know the backstory of Darren Waller, he was a receiver.
Yeah, but
he was a receiver in college.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, like,
and he
but Michael Mayer was drafted a year before. Michael Mayer was drafted a year before, so like, you had Michael Mayer and Brock Bowers already on the roster. There's like no need to draft them Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
And he had a crazy contract, bro. His contract was crazy, so he was a
I'll take Michael Sam. This was stupid.
Yeah, but that's all would have, could have, should. Like we need to be better with the guys we have on our roster now, and because it's just these are supposed to be these guys, right? Like the guys that they brought in on these 1-year contracts to prove themselves, and I don't think what guy can you point at and be like, yeah, that was a great 1-year contract? None. Which one? Not even Kuntz. People were saying that was a steal at $12 million with Kuntz. He's been fucking. Where the fuck has he been? Has anybody fucking, is he on a milk carton somewhere? Is he missing or somewhere? Like, what the fuck?
But I don't know how people could think that he could come back from an injury like that, bro. I didn't expect this from Kuntz.
People were saying that.
Like
remember,
nothing.
Remember people were saying that was a great re-signing at $12 million and all this shit, and he hasn't done shit.
He ain't worth that. Well, then what do you think about your boy Max then? The only time he balled out is when
Max?
The game was over. But the game was over.
I mean, he's still, the thing with him is though, like, when you expect, when people expect him to do pretty much everything, is like, no, not one other player on that defensive line has been effective. Like to a point where it's like, damn, finally he got a running mate. To where it's like, that's where you thought Kuntz was going to be. That's where you thought, you know, the years that Max has had his best years is when when he had Ngakoue on the other side. When he had, you know what I mean? It's like, when he had guys that could actually do something on the other side with him, is the days are the years where he's had his best type of years, and he just has not had somebody like that. The other time where you can point at like, damn, Max and the whole defense had a good little run is the 8 games where when Antonio Pierce, fucking finally took over, and Kuntz finally had his, breakout time where he got let out of the doghouse and all this shit, and he did have 8 sacks in 8 games. And you've seen how good the defense can be if finally Max has some help on that corner. It's like, it's just you've never been able to get somebody to consistently help out Max, where it's like you see it, dog. Like you see fucking offensive lines literally pass him off to like, because they're double teaming him, triple teaming him, sending chips at him. Where like, I understand he's a great player, he should be able to, take over games like that. But we're like, you've seen in Chicago, he still has that in him. It's Chicago, but the rest of the defense, this is the one sport where it's like you need pieces to help you out, and in Chicago is just you see fucking. You cannot. You can as much as you can take over again. As much as he fucking shined in that game with 3 tackle for losses, an interception, a sack, and all of that shit, he still needed more help on that defense on that day. And he just the fucking defense is just bad.
All right, Gabe. But that remedy was Christian Wilkins. Okay, now.
Yeah. And now look.
When Christian Wilkins was doing all this shit during the offseason, right? Wouldn't it be wise to have this money that you've been in your piggy bank that we've been holding on to all along to semi-replace this shit and to go out there and say, you know what, I got 50 million for one of these guys instead of doing what we did? The excuse that Max doesn't have any help is getting way too old for me, bro. These dudes, I just seen Watt right now get 2 sacks in a row in the second quarter of the game.
Yeah, but Watt
when's the last time Max Crosby had done that?
Has Max Crosby ever had Cameron Hayward in the middle to help him out?
Cameron Hayward's not even playing. He's old. He's an old fuck. He's not even playing nose guard right now.
He still has Highsmith on the other side.
He had Christian Wilkins for 5 games. And
he had Bud Dupree. He had Bud Dupree on that side. He still TJ Watt has always played with great players on the line with him. Has Max played with any great player on the line with him?
Adam Butler, is it?
Chandler Jones.
We thought that
we talk about Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett has played is right now the Cleveland Browns are as a whole overall are one of the top defense in the league. 2 years ago, they were the number 1 overall defense in the league. It's when you have help on the defense with you.
Why?
Because he has help all over. No, because he has help all over. No, because he has help everywhere. In the secondary, in the linebackers, on the line with him. It's just not Garrett.
Then why don't we do that? Why don't we go get him help and keep from making these excuses for him? Why don't people go say, all right, Max deserves better?
It's not excuses if they're not doing it. That's just the fact. If they're not doing it, they're not getting the help. How many years is it going to take? How many years is it going to take to realize that? Like you said, Wilkins was supposed to be the remedy, and they gave up with him in 5 games.
Adam Butler's supposed to be that guy. Booker's supposed to be this guy.
But look at what we're talking about. Look at what we're talking about, though. Look at what we're talking. We're talking about Booker and Adam Butler, where they've never even been that on other teams. We talked like these other guys, TJ Watt and Garrett, have had guys like that on their team.
Get them motherfuckers, Gabe, is what I mean. Your excuse is to say Max Crosby can't do everything by himself and he's getting triple teamed and all this shit. Go get the motherfucker that can do it.
I agree with that. I agree. I totally agree with that part of it. Let's go get him. But we don't do it. That's the part. That's the bad part of it. When we thought we did with Christian Wilkins, because he was one of the highest profile defensive tackles coming out that year.
I understand that. We didn't know he was going to go crazy. We didn't know he was going to go wild.
But they gave up on him within 5 games. Even like, and that's another thing. Like, as much as you know, his gay shit that he had off the field or whatever, all that bullshit. It's like you can't give up on these. This dude has also been an all-pro in this league. This dude has also fucking been great in this league. So we're like, you're sometimes to set an example on the new team that you're the coach or whatever, you get rid of players like that to where like that could be, you know, fucking a detriment to your team at the end of the day, bro, because Max needs those type of players to help him out on the line. And we can't just get rid of them. Like it's just, I don't know, man. It's just we've been doing a lot of bad business for years.
I'm tired of it.
We've been doing a lot of bad business for years, bro. Like
his little gimmick ain't working on me no more, bro. Do something. Be the best. Take over that team and run it. You don't look like you're doing that because your defense is shitty, and you're the face of that defense, and you ain't doing nothing to make it at least respectable. You got dropped by 40, bro. 35 points got dropped on you last week, and you didn't do nothing. On pressure. 2 tackles and a couple of pressures, bro. You lead the league in fucking pressures for the last 5 fucking years and made the Pro Bowl. What kind of standards is the NFL with pressure?
No, he leads the league. He leads the league in tackles for loss. And those are just as good as sacks.
That's fine and dandy, bro. But if he gets a tackle for loss, where's the defensive tackle doing that for him? He can do it by himself.
Most of those times he's beating his guy in front of him to get those tackles for loss.
1 or 2 a game, it's fine with me, right? And a sack and a bunch of fucking tackles that the 2 tackles, and you got dropped by 35. You go to your show and they say, "Oh, I'm all right, this and that." Well. I don't just like the gimmick of Max Crosby ain't with me no more, bro. That all little tattoos.
I don't think it's
that shit not.
I don't even think it's a gimmick. I don't think it's no gimmick. I think that's been him since he got into the league. That's been him since he got into the league.
The only people that say he's the best. The only people that say he's the best defensive end in the league is Raider fans.
Bro, there's people that say that shit all over ESPN and shit like that too. Like there's a reason why he's the face of the Raiders.
I wouldn't want that.
There's a reason why though. There's a reason why though that they consider him as the face of the Raiders, because he does not everybody in the league leads the league in tackles for losses every year, or not leads the league in pressures or whatever it is. Like he's also had multiple like double-digit sack years where it's like that's not easy to do in the NFL, especially when your whole rest of your defense has been shit. Like most of the time that you've been in the league. So
you're Gabe. He deserves better then, right? When he ain't doing shit for this team and making us win.
No, I don't think he deserves better. I'm not with that. That fucking. I'm with the notion of he deserves better with this team, but I'm not with the fact that we're like. I don't like the fact that people are like, oh, they should trade him because he deserves better. No, fuck that. He needs to stick it out here and wait till we get better and build with the team. Like, because if that's what he's saying, like that he wants to be a Raider for life and all that shit, well then, be that. And look and see it through and all of that shit. But I'm not with I'm definitely not with that bullshit of, oh, they should trade him because he deserves better. Now fuck that.
That's what Raider fans are saying, though. But not everybody's saying that. I get pissed off at the nation for saying he deserves better. He should be good for this team, bro. Do something for this team. Gabe, you know the expectations I have for this dude, bro. You know.
I think I'm with the first part. I'm with the first part of that sentence that he deserves better, but I'm not with that they should trade him because he deserves better. No, he deserves better because obviously they should be spending more money around their star player, like they usually say. Like if that is supposedly the face of your team or whatever, then fucking invest in it. Build the offense, build the defensive line like Philadelphia does. Build the defensive line like other teams do, where they invest deeply into that, where they can make their star player look like the actual fucking star player. But they expect him to do it all by himself, where it's like, that's not making the face of your team any better. It's like when they get a good quarterback and the quarterback's the face of the team, what do they usually do? Get him good receivers, get him a good tight end, build around him. That's what they do, right? So then do the same thing for that. Do the same thing for the guy on your defensive side. Build a defensive line. Get him some good linebackers. Do that. And instead of, you know what I mean? Like, especially, okay, he's that great, so let's depend on him to do it all by himself on that side, and let's invest everywhere else but to help our actual star. Like, I don't get that part.
Did we? We didn't, Gabe, because me and you were bitching about it the whole season, saying, what is this guy going to do? We were happy that Adam Butler was there, but we had Christian Wilkins. And then I wouldn't be saying this about Max Crosby because I knew Christian Wilkins would be doing his thing because he's like that. But during that time Christian Wilkins was doing his shit, we should have said, you know what, we're losing a bad, good-ass fucking player, Pro Bowl caliber defensive tackle, and it was early. It was early in free agency, and we didn't even put forth an effort to get a big dude to help this guy. We were cool with Tyree Wilson and fucking Adam Butler. And a fifth teamer from Philly, and a guy that didn't even play at Philly. So now Booker is our all stay patient. You know what I mean? Being patient, I'm done with that.
Yeah, no, that pissed me off when Pete went up there and said that stupid bullshit about we gotta be more patient, or Gino or Pete, whoever the fuck said it, like, nah, motherfucker, the fuck, be more patient. The fuck out of here with that bullshit.
We had an opportunity to get so many good players, and we settled to go low budget, discount, Dollar Tree of the fucking NFL, and now we're getting the reaps of it because we're 1-4. Yep. Don't come at me and say, "Oh, we gotta take some time." I hate that shit. Everybody knows I hate that shit.
No, for real, man. No, you ain't lying. No, like I said, like in last game, even Max, like I said, like you said,
I know
Max,
he's pissed and all that, bro.
I'm not like out of the last game. Like I said earlier, nobody gets fucking no blame on the last game. Everybody does. Like that's what I'm saying. Like in the last game, nobody doesn't get a blame. That's why I can't really argue about you about in the last game where you said when you were talking about take over, it's 40-6 and you're not doing shit. Like, hey, that right there I can't argue with because I blame everybody in the last game. So, but I will say that in the game before that, in the games that we've seen, like I'm not going to. Like obviously Max can be doing better because I've seen him do better. Like we've actually seen it, and I think that's why it kind of gets you upset too. Like I think that's what gets the Raider fans upset sometimes too, where like I think we add a little bit of extra sauce on it even to be like because we're that upset. Like fuck man, like we're shit right now. So it's like I understand when people talk shit about the player, like whoever it is. Whoever's on their mind, because that's the player that they depend on probably the most of why this team shouldn't be where it's at. And Max is going to be on the top of that list. He's probably going to be on a lot of people's mind because he is the face of the Raiders. And people are going to hold him to higher standards where I think that's where Gravy's at right now, to where like he hears all of this talk around the nation to where like, damn, like it's probably going to be held to a higher standard, and I get that part. Like most of the time, the person at the top is going to get the like. What is that saying? That heavy is the one who holds the crown, right? And like you would say, like Max Crosby is the guy that the face of the guy. So he's going to be the one that carries the most burden, basically, especially in the personnel side, especially with the player side.
Well, we're gonna see if all these guys can put it together today, bro. That's what it boils down to. If Max can actually put a good game together, you know what I mean? Some of this defensive line can actually do some shit. And we got a lot of young secondary in the background, bro. So if Cam has a fucking day on us, bro, it's gonna be bad.
Bad. Yeah, then fuck, man. If we have a bad day, like defensive wise today, bro, like I don't know what to say, bro, to be honest, because like you said last week, obviously any game you win, you could put up a lot of games in every Sunday to where like a lot of people could say it was luck, it was this or that, right? But like they won. Like the Titans won last week, and yeah, it was on some lucky, flukish plays or whatever like that. But the one thing I will agree with you, Lo, is that this offense has not been good all year. To where like if they look good on us today, then it's all fucking bad. To where like you can start pointing at like, damn, is Pete already fucking lost the locker room and all of this bullshit? To where like I think it's still too early, which I can't really gauge. Like I don't know, NFL teams nowadays, you never know, especially with the fucking people's attention span and shit like that, like to where everybody gets tired of shit a lot quicker nowadays. You know what I mean? To where like
come on, instant.
we could, I could say myself like it's a little too early, but who knows? You know what I mean? Nowadays, shit, people want people fired by week 5, week 6. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's getting to that point though where like, if Pete keeps up with this bullshit or the team keeps up with this bullshit, like the way it's performing, especially the way last week, I don't know, man. It's because the defense should not look. I've seen the defense enough in the other games to where, and the Titans offense enough to where the defense should not struggle today.
Yeah. Small hand sign, Prickett. Oh, shit, man.
Does his shit, man. But if it's a locker room, people are saying they don't know what the fuck. There's that shit. I've been saying it, bro. If you have anybody talking about Pete lost the locker room, ain't nobody gonna know that. Ain't nobody gonna leak that out. You know what I'm saying? But if you got guys that do that and they go on their own podcast and say Pete lost the locker room, that's bad, bro. That's bad. It doesn't happen, but
I mean, the only thing with that though is that like that's an expected narrative with Raider Nation though, especially with all the Raider Nation, the creators. Like that's an expected narrative, but like last week, fuck. I mean, with the Raiders' history, especially recent history, those games are like literally once a year. To where like it's the games after that, to where you can see if this team is already given up, or this team is actually embarrassed by it and actually puts up a fight this week. Because there should be no reason, especially coming off of the way we lost last week, and then this is the week that we should be able to be bounced back. You're going up against a rookie quarterback, going up against a team that's struggled offensively all year, going up against a team that has a rookie coach as well. Like this should be a bounce back game to where we should get right, be able to get right. You know what I mean? Get at least some things straightened out on our offensive side or on our defensive side. And if we don't see any of that today, bro, like it's gonna be really bad. You're gonna see some real shit talking. Yeah, you're gonna see some real shit talking tonight on fucking Raider Nation Live if that shit happens.
It's the reputation. It's the reputation we have when we're in situations like this, though, bro. You know what I mean?
No, that's what I mean. We gotta see tonight how we respond.
Okay. Oh, they're not a good running game, right? But I would think that if we won a couple more games and we look better, and Pollard scares me, bro. Cam Ward scares me because he's in a situation right now. He's a rookie. He hasn't really had a lot of games. It's his 5th game of his life playing NFL football, and this dude hasn't balled out yet. And what our reputation is, they ball out against us.
You ain't lying.
You know what I mean? And I don't want that to happen. And I just
you are not lying, bro.
Fuck, man. I'm on edge saying, well, here we go again with this shit. I don't.
Like, and they don't just got Pollard. They just activated last week Tajay Spears, so he's gonna be 1 week already. Played last week. He's gonna be their third down back today. We gotta fucking pay attention to him because that dude can catch out of the backfield. So we need to worry about him.
We got that maniac rusher that what's his name?
Simmons.
Yeah, Simmons.
Justin Simmons.
You got him.
I'm not sure. Did he get hurt? I don't know. I'm not sure if he's hurt or not. But
He got nicked
if
up
he's
last
in
week. He
there,
got nicked up.
if he is in there though, and he's playing, dog, Meredith, APJ better be helping out Meredith, dog, because that's the type of player that is gonna give a fucking center like Meredith that has other shit to worry about a lot of fits.
Mm-hmm. Well, what time you guys want to go? What time you want to go live, Gabe? Because I know Gravy's probably not going to be here.
I'm going fair, bro.
Shit, man. Fuck, I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna hit you up right now a little bit. See what time we're leaving here. 5 or 6, but maybe 6 because I might still. This place we might not leave till like 4.
Okay, cool.
Like probably like after the game, and it's like a cool like 45 minutes for the house. So it's like.
All right, I'll set it up. I'll set it up
for sure.
Fucking Jigba's getting busy. Dude, Dylan Gabriel looks like a fucking midget out there, bro.
Oh, yeah, I don't work tomorrow. Shit, you could. Oh, but you do have how you work tomorrow.
I don't work tomorrow either.
So shit, if you wanted to, we could even set up for 7.
Fuck it, I'll set it for 7.
Yeah.
So everybody, we'll be live 7 o'clock, man. Win or lose, man. Win or lose, because every time we fucking lose, we don't go live.
No, 7 is cool. 7 is cool. I'll be there no matter what, win or lose, because if we lose, I'm gonna talk some fucking shit.
And then it'll be perfect because Gravy's gonna be at the fair. I'll go get my corn dogs real quick, and I'll be back in time.
So that's why I'm saying win or lose, because I actually want to show up if we lose to talk some fucking shit. But I will be happily to fucking show up if we win.
Definitely. All right, everybody. We'll be live at 7 o'clock tonight, man. I'll set it all up and everything, man. And we'll see you guys.
We got a game going, Gabe. We got a game going. We're close, brother. We're close together.
Yeah, I'm gonna win, dog. Don't worry. I'm telling you.
All right. Hopefully we get this win, fellas. Everybody in the chat, man. All right, man. On 3. We always end the show on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Later.
Later. Peace.